Hey guys, what's up? This is my first YouTube video, and if you have any tips or advice that could help my videos be better, please leave them down in the comments below. And also a special thanks to Bulletberry, Rags, and Fortanga. Without them, I don't think I would have had the idea to make my first YouTube video, nevertheless the channel. So just a special thanks to them. Now let's get on to the video. So the way this video is going to work is that I have a few points right here on a piece of paper that I'm going to talk about. And for the first part of the point, I'm going to give the objective reasons why they are better or worse on PC, and then I'm going to throw in my opinion at the end. And I'll try to make sure to tell you which is my opinion and which is objective, because I hate it when people try to spin their opinion as a fact. And hopefully I don't do that, because then I gotta hate myself, which I already do. Ah, whatever. I'm on YouTube, so a lot of people will probably hate me too. So let's get on to the 6-month review. Alright, so the first point is controllers. Now, on PC, the objective fact is that you have access to any controller that you want. I mean, hey, you can even plug in bananas to play video games. Like, no joke, somebody did that. And that's just an objective fact. More options are usually better. That is the objective reasoning behind options. The more you have, the better. So, yeah, PCs beat consoles in that. They have access to any controller that has been made. And people have made their own controllers out of weird things. So now my opinion over the controllers is that it is very difficult to play multiplayer games, especially first-person shooters with a controller. But when I first downloaded Skyrim, I preferred the controller, especially because of the menu system. But this mod right here, this mod is amazing. It made me want to use a keyboard and mouse and not regret it. This is awesome. I kind of need to reinstall it, but still, it's amazing. Whoever created this mod, you sir are a genius. So now I prefer a mouse and keyboard instead of a controller on PC because of a mod that made it way easier. And I will admit it is a little bit difficult to adjust to a mouse and keyboard, especially when you've been playing with a controller all your life, but how responsive it feels is just great, and you have a lot more options and configurations than on a controller. So unless you really just want a controller that bad, I would recommend the keyboard and mouse. Time to point 2. Point 2 is price/cost. And the objective reasoning that why PC is better on cost is because nobody's telling you how much to spend. You could spend $400 or you can spend $5,000. It's really up to you. But with a console, you have a set price. And sure, the set price is not that bad, around $400, but you don't get a choice on that. And I mean, sure, you can say you can buy used ones that are cheaper, but you get what you pay for. My personal PC cost around $1,000, but I'll get to my opinion later. But objectively, cost, the PC wins because it's adjustable to the person if they want to spend a lot or they want to spend a little bit. And no, you don't really need to get a monitor. I am using my TV in my room right now. You don't need a monitor. And for the first month that I had my PC, I used my old computer's crappy keyboard and mouse, which, I mean, they work, but I just wanted a better keyboard and mouse, so I spent a little bit more because I wanted it. I mean, I could have stuck with the old keyboard and mouse, but I just wanted a new one. All right, so now for my opinion. My personal PC was about $1,000, $1,200, because I wanted to have a pretty good start. I knew I was going to be an enthusiast, and I'm right. Whenever I get enough money to upgrade something on my PC, I usually spend it on my PC because I like tinkering around with it. It's a pretty amazing feeling. And in my opinion, I think you should spend a little bit extra money for a pretty good gaming PC. So that's why I saved up and customized it to my personal preference. I wanted my PC to look pretty because I like my things to be pretty. And I don't care what you guys say about me saying pretty. I just say it. Alright, so that was my opinion on price/cost. Oh, and also, games are cheaper. I mean, look at the Steam summer sale. Look at this. It's going to be good. This is why I like PC. Well, one of the reasons. And sure, not everybody uses Steam. We don't have to use Steam. But if Steam ever went south, I personally would leave. If I had to start paying a subscription for it, I would personally leave. So let's move on to point 3, upgradability. This kind of goes in with cost, but it also deserves its own thing because with upgradability, if I were to buy my PC around the Xbox 360 time, when the Xbox One came out, I could spend the same amount of money on the Xbox One on just the graphics card, and it'd be so much better than the Xbox One. But I bought mine around when the Xbox One S was coming out, but it still smokes it, and it's pretty good. I can play most of my games on high settings with 1080p because that's the resolution of my TV. So yeah, objectively, the upgradability, having more options is better. You have the option to upgrade, or you can just keep it. And the myth that you have to upgrade every single day or your PC will come obsolete is just that, a myth. Reason 5, and I'm just throwing this one in here because I just now thought of it, is free online. And believe it or not, I used to defend this. I used to be an Xbox fanboy. I used to say the dumb things like Microsoft needs the money, and they really don't. But objectively, free online, better. It's free. Now, my opinion on free online is it's awesome. I have made more friends on the PC platform than on the Xbox platform. So let's move on to point 6, exclusives. And no surprise, PC one's there too, because we have more exclusive than the current consoles combined. Okay, now that we got the objective reason why PC is better, now time for my opinion. And this is where I might differ from the objective reasoning. And that's because I like the AAA exclusives. It's like, I really want to play The Last of Us, or The Last of Us 2, or God of War, and so many other exclusives, which is kind of sad. I want to play those games, but I can't because PlayStation wants to lock it away. And Microsoft is doing a lot better on this by letting us buy the games. We're not begging for these games to be free, we want to buy the game. I must admit, I think I'll enjoy those games a lot more than the PC exclusives, in my opinion, but that's just, like I said, my opinion. Alright, let's go on to reason 7, customizability and game settings. So objectively, it is better on PC because you have the option to actually mess around with that stuff. Now, I know there's a lot of console players that are going to say, I don't want to mess around with settings, or I don't want to spend 30 minutes on settings. But here's the thing. You have the option to mess around with them. It's not like they're holding a gun to your head and saying, you have to change your settings. No, you have the option to. You can just take the preset, or you can change it up a little bit. And personally, I would tell you to change it up a little bit. Choose to or not to. Now, my opinion on this. I am perfectly fine with 1080p, and that's a good thing because my TV only goes up to 1080p. And before anybody says it, yes, I know what 4K looks like. I have a 4K TV, but let me just tell you, the fact that I can customize between 30 and 60 FPS is amazing. The difference is there. Point 8, couch multiplayer, and objectively, the PC is rocking in that category as well. I think the last time I checked, it was 55 couch multiplayer games on the PC, and like the Xbox only had like 23 and the PS4 only had like 36. So objectively, it's better. And I'll try to link the website down below where I got that information from. And my opinion on it, well, I really had no reason to do split screen. So I really don't have an opinion on that, but the option that I have to actually play split screen, I like that. So yeah, guys, that's my 6-month review. And as far as it goes, I'm going to continue playing on PC. It's the right platform for me with more options, customizations, and just personal preferences. And I recommend anybody to try it out. Just like in the beginning of the video, if you have any advice to make my videos better, please leave them down in the comments below, and thanks for watching.